Hey everybody, welcome to another episode of Bubblegum Reviews. My name is Steve, and today's review will not be on the movie next to me. It's going to be on Edge of Tomorrow. In this, we have Tom Cruise and Emily Blunt. This is a second time watch for me. A little quick summary on this this is about Major Bill Cage, or Major Cage, who ends up getting thrown into combat, and he kills one of the alpha aliens, and in doing so he ends up dying as well. But because of the contact he had, it brings him into a time loop where he wakes up beforehand and has to go through the same thing and keeps dying. So he tries to figure out why and gets a little farther each time. So things about this I enjoyed was, even though I hate to say it, just because I don't feel like he was right for this role, is Tom Cruise actually did a really good job. There's a lot of Tom Cruise movies that I don't like. There's a lot that I do. One of my favorite is probably The Last Samurai. The one thing I will give him props for is he's one of the few actors that does his own stunts. That's what I mean. Yeah, I think he's also one of the highest paid actors because of that. Emily Blunt in this looks really beautiful. Like, I don't know what it is about her in this movie, but she really looks good. Like, maybe it's the armor and everything she wears, which I guess was like super heavy. I think it was like 85 pounds or something like that. So I'm sure after all said and done, she was probably freaking yoked or something, because that just sounds like a freaking workout in its own. The soundtrack in this was super good. Like, it was actually legit really good. This movie overall is actually really fun. It reminds me of War of the Worlds / Groundhog Day. It's really entertaining. If you have not seen this, I definitely recommend it. The acting in this is really good. Overall, this is not a bad movie. The only thing I would say is maybe the Tom Cruise part. I just felt like he was not the right choice for the role, like I said, but he actually did do a good job. I know that kind of feels like it contradicts itself, just because it's like, if he's not the right choice, then he wouldn't have done a good job. But I don't know, I just felt like I could have seen somebody else doing it. I kind of was thinking about it, and I just don't know who else I would say. But anyways, yeah, overall, this is a really fun movie. Director, we have Doug Liman, who also did American Made, which is also a Tom Cruise movie, and he did The Bourne Identity, which I believe is The Bourne? No, I think that's Matt Damon or something like that. But anyways, IMDb gave this a 7.9 out of 10. Rotten Tomatoes gave it a 91%. I gave it a 7 out of 10. Overall, it's definitely better than it is worse. And like I said before, I do recommend this movie. It's definitely got a real good, like, the soundtrack's really good. It's definitely one you want to pay attention to. Box office of $370.5 million on a budget of $178 million, so it made $192.5 million, which, in my opinion, is kind of a what's the word I'm looking for? Letdown, kind of low for what it should have been. I was thinking at least 500 million off of this. But anyways, the interesting fact is Brad Pitt was the first person considered for the role of Cage. I'm not going to lie, that actually seemed like that sounds like that would have been a better fit, in my opinion. I'm not saying he would have done better, but I do like Brad Pitt. I do like Tom Cruise. So I almost want to see how that would have played out if Brad Pitt had done the role for that. That's all for that one. Up next will actually be Enemy of the State. I'm halfway through it. I'm probably going to finish it here soon. Just got done watching Family Guy. So stay tuned for that. And my next watch option, well, actually, I'm just going to say the next one I'll be watching will be the White Fang movie with Ethan Hawke, Jack London film. And then after this movie it's going to be all Halloween. I got to get ready for the old holidays, and considering I don't have a whole lot of time to do this stuff, I figure after that, I might end up doing it sooner. That might not get watched. I might just go straight to a Halloween film after this. We'll see what happens, but stay tuned, like and subscribe. Thank you for all my new subscribers. Check out my Letterboxd and my eBay, and you guys have a good night.
No, I done wrong, left your heart torn. Is that what devils do? Took you so long, where only fools go. I shook the angel in you. Now I'm rising from the ground, rising up to you.